Welcome to part of the lab at GBTC. This is where men and women get their hands-on experience. These lab trainers were designed and built by GBTC here at GBTC. This is where they can come and learn how to wire up a three-way switch, four-way switch, a three-way switch, and to two lights, and also learn how to wire up a panel and receptacles. We can replace these always with GFCIs, and this is the lab at GBTC. Like I said, these trainers were designed and built by GVTC, Global Vocational Training Center. And today we're going to show you how to wire up a three-way switch, a four-way switch. Notice it has 4 terminals, 2 on this side and 2 on that side, four-way and a ground. And a three-way switch. We got 2 terminals at top, and we got a terminal right here for another three-way switch. Now notice on the three-way switch, it does not have a on, and I'm gonna come closer, it does not have a on or a off lettering on it. Because the three-way switch, no matter where you turn it, it can be on, or it can be off, or it can be on. It's according on the position of where you're at. Okay? All right, we're gonna wire the three-way switch, four-way and three-way. First thing we're gonna do is bring our home run from our panel. We're gonna bring a hot, a neutral, and a ground. A little bit back. And then we're gonna feed it to our first switch. So our first three-way is gonna sit in this box, which is going to have the home run. We're gonna run the home run to this box. All right. So we got our home run to this box. And we're gonna wire up this three-way. So notice we got a neutral, a hot, and a ground. For the switch, the first three-way switch, and the first thing I like to hook up is my ground. Hook your ground up first. I got my hook in there. See? Got my hook. Tighten it down. Let's see, let's make sure we want to make that hook a little bit more. Hook it just a little bit more. Open this up just a little bit so we can get in there. And I always sometimes like to take this and make sure that hook is, see how I tighten that hook in there? Now it's there, it won't come out. Tighten it there. Now I can tighten it. Okay. Now we go into pigtail. You cut a little bit of this off because we don't need that much going to the pigtail. And strip it. I like to shave like electrician. Here we go, cut a little bit off of them. Strip it. Strip it, and the other pigtail, this one is going to the next switch. Strip it, and we're going to make a pigtail. Put the 3 together, actually the 4 together, put them together. Get my side cutters, my clines. I got Craftsman's here, which is good, no problem. And we put them together, and we twist it. It's all in the wrist, y'all. Are you with me? All in the wrist. Okay? All in the wrist. Twist it. And make sure that some of the wire where the sheeting is on get twisted, not much. Where you get a good connection. And I'm going to take a red wire nut and put it on there and twist it really good to where it's tight. Not crazy tight, but tight. Are you with me? Notice that inside of a wire nut, there's like a spring threaded inside there. So that metal part, that spring thread, it catches the copper wire and twists it on there, and it's tight. It won't come off unless you twist it back the other way. So now we got our switch grounded. I can take my grounds, I can push them back in the box. Okay, push them in the box. So we'll come back to you later. So we got the two travelers over here and the neutral and the ground. And we'll come back to the first switch. We got our hot. We don't grounded the box. So we can go ahead and tie our neutrals together. Tie those neutrals. Number 12, all this is number 12 wire. So we strip it. Side cutters. We do our plat, make sure they're together. Twist the plat. All in the wrist, y'all. Are you with me? All in the wrist. Cut a little bit off. And I'm not going to use a red wire nut because we haven't got nothing but 2 wires. So I can use a yellow wire nut. Put the wire nut on. Real tight. Make sure it's tight. Make sure you got a twist. Pull on it, tug on it just a little bit. Put it down in the box real neat. Real neat like. So we got our neutral and our ground in the box. We got our box grounded, switch grounded, and we got our hot wire, which is our home run coming from the box, the panel. And we're going to tie that to, notice this switch, 3-way switches. They have 2 gold ones at the top, and they have a black terminal on the bottom sitting there by itself. This is where you take your hot wire. And these 2 on top is where the travelers will go. All right, we have our first 3-way switch wire. We got our 2 travelers. The 2 red wires that's taking and traveling over to the next switch. And we got our home run, our power on this terminal of this 3-way switch. And we have it grounded. And we're going to come back to this. We're going to leave it out because we're going to do something special here. And we come to our 4-way switch. Okay, this is a 4-way switch right here. We want to measure with a continuity check with my fluke meter. And we put it on ohms. And you see the little like speaker sound coming out? That means that that's a continuity check. It'll beep. Once you got continuity, you got a complete path in your wires, it's going to beep. I got my fluke meter, which we're going to measure continuity of this switch so we can know the right terminals to put the wires on. And with my fluke meter, we're going to turn it to ohms. And as you see, the sound looks like a speaker sound coming out, sound waves. That means that once you put these 2 terminals together, the 2 test leads, it should beep. That means you have continuity through the wires. Nothing's broken. No broken wire. So we're going to take the switch. We're going to go to this terminal because we got 4 terminals. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go to this switch and go to there. I'm going to turn it on. Got continuity. You hear it? That means this terminal goes to this terminal. If I go here and switch it, no continuity. So if I go to the other side, switch it, continuity. Continuity. All right. Are we ready? Are you with me? Let's go. All right. Our 2 travelers, we already don't ohm this out so that we know that this side is connected to that when we turn it on or off, and this is makes continuity with this. So we're going to come in with this terminal, push it in, tighten it down. Make sure it's tight. Come in also on the bottom on the other side. It's a little bit too long because we don't want any wires showing that can short out once we put that in. All right, you see how that is? And we tighten it down. This is a 4-way switch. We take the other 2 travelers and they're going to be on top. We put one on either side. Remember how we showed you how the switch was made up on the board when we did it on the board for you? So we're going to tighten it down, make sure it doesn't come out. On this side, we're going to tighten it down, make sure it don't come out. And we're ready to go on to the next switch. And we're taking 2 travelers, our neutral and our ground, over to the next switch. Are you with me? Now we have our 3-way and our 4-way, and our last 3-way we're about ready to wire up. So we got, coming from off of this last 3-way, we're going to hook our power, which is this time, instead of going to the source, is going to the lights. So what I did here to control 2 lights, like I drew on the board, our pigtail, I'm running 1 hot to this light, I'm running another hot over to the other light, which will be this light. Also, we're on pigtail, we're taking the neutral over, the ground, and the other neutral is already in this box. Okay, now we got our switches connected, our 3-way, our 4-way, and our 3-way switches connected. Now it's time to put the commercial switch plate on. So these are put on a special type of way, commercial switch plate. We're going to put it over the switch, and we have small screws that comes with the plate that we're going to take and put in the plate first. A little D-walt here. And that screws right into the switch. Notice? Okay, now I'm going to take the other screw, screw it into the switch. All right. Make sure that it's secure on both ends. And the special thing about these switches and about these receptacles, I'm going to get a switch up here, is that in order for these switches to fit on the plate, we take our switch screw out, because they come with a screw, the switches. Take them out with the drill. You have to take those out. Once you take them out, reverse them out. Once you reverse them out, then you got to take your side cutters. These little tabs got a line to where it's don't been indented. Then you take the tab, put your side cutters right where the indent is, and rock it back and forth. And you got to take these ears off, call them ears, off the switch, and also receptacle. We'll show you about the receptacle when we get there. Twist them off. Twist them off. On this end, twist it off. See? Now they will fit. Oh, yeah, also forgot about, there's one up top, see? Indent, twist it off. Got to do some restructuring here. Twist it off. And then, see? Fits right in there like a glove. Now it fits. So if you're having problems fitting a regular receptacle in these commercial plates, then you have to break off your ears and your tabs. Okay? All right? You with me? Okay. You ready? Okay. Now we're going to secure the switch plate and the switch, which is attached to the plate, to the box. So we already got our wires folded up in there really neat. Wire nuts grounded. We're gonna fold up the plate. Get the screws. Put them on the edge, get my little D-walt. With my, I won't call it little, it's 20 amps. Make sure that's secure, and we secure it on the other end. So you got two screws that's diagonal. One on this end that you got to secure to the box, and one on that end that you got to secure to the box. Okay, now we're going to secure our light. We got our three-way switches in for this side, and we're going to secure the light. Notice on this light that we call a utility light, this is a utility light, also has a little receptacle there. So on the back of it, we have the silver for the neutral, the gold for the hot, and the green for the ground. The green is on the same side as the neutral. Same way with the switch. Remember, the green is for receptacle. Sorry. Remember that the green ground is always on the same side as the neutral, which is the silver. And still remember, neutral, silver, gold, hot. Easiest way to remember this is that the ground, green wire, green screw, is always going to be on the same side as the silver, neutral. Okay? Same way with this. Silver, green ground. So, with saying that, I'm going to strip my ground first. Hook up my ground first. I'm going to make my hook. I'm going to hook it. Make my hook. I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to squeeze it a little bit just to get it secured in there. Okay, I always squeeze it so I can have it secured. So now see, it's not coming off. Now I can tighten it down. Got my hook, got my ground. Okay. I'm gonna put my neutral on. Number 12 wire, see? Number 12. See how smooth that was? Woo, smooth. And then I'm gonna make my hook. Hook it. And then I'm gonna put it around. And I'm gonna come back and secure it right here. Can you see? Secure it. I'm clamping it on tighter. Way we got it going good. And now I can tighten it down. Tighten it down. See, now we got a neutral and our ground. Come back, put my hot on last. Strip it, number 12. Smooth. Hook it. That's my hook. Come back. Glove almost got caught up in there. I'm moving too fast. I'm getting to light this. All right. There it is, hooked in. See it? All right. We there, man. We getting there. Nice. Okay. Tighten it down. Don't tighten it down too much where you're biting a hole in your lip and you're breaking all the pieces to the light. You don't have to have it that tight, okay? Now we got it there. Make sure your wires are bent so you won't put any stress on your light. Bend those wires in there. When you're putting that light on, bend those wires. Okay, match it up. 2 holes. Okay. Now it's time to put our last light on. Keyless light. Another keyless for receptacle. We're going to put our last keyless on. Ground first. Hook it in there. I'll take my wire strippers and squeeze it just a little bit so it can be secured around the ground screw. Tighten it down. Don't tighten it to where you're biting your lip so you're breaking my keyless. Then I'm going to do my neutral. Get my neutral in there. And I'm going to take my strippers and with my long nose, and well, you can use your needle nose and squeeze that just a little bit so it can be secured around the neutral terminal screw. Tighten it down. And last, I'm going to put my hot wire on. Hold your mouth right to go on, right? See? Now I'm gonna squeeze it. See? Tighten it down. You don't want to put too much on it, okay? Now we're gonna bend the wires like we did over here so we won't put stress on the light itself, okay? Then my wires, get them up in there. I'm gonna use my screwdriver on this. I'm not gonna use a drill because that drill can get carried away, and if it gets carried away, it will tear up this keyless. I'm pretty sure y'all don't seen it out in the field. And then broke more keyless than necessary because of that drill. Now we find the other, because it got carried away with the drill. I didn't have it tight, so it tried to come out on me. And too tight, put that there. Move it down. Here. There. Now we got our two lights in the hallway. Bulbs in. LEDs. This is the age of LED. Put our two LEDs in. And we got our three-way, our four-way, and our three-way controlling these two lights from 3 different locations. And when we come back, we're going to put our receptacles and our breaker in the panel.
Come join Global Vocational Training Center, located at 4921 Albemarle Road, Suite 203 in Charlotte, North Carolina. For details, call Michael Norman, 980-272-6005, or go to globalvocationaltrainingcenter.com, a place to educate, empower, employ.